What'd you do this time, Vadim?
You will not believe. So, I awoke after night of fun to find myself wearing a coating of robot cooler. And nothing else!
Vadim, please. Stop. Now. Can I just have a beer?
How are things going?
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing.
That's hard to believe.
Just another great day
Excuse
in
me.
the best city in the world.
Leave me alone.
Did I do something wrong?
Mission set is active.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Thank you.
Just buy or sell whatever you need.
All right, old-timer.
What's with the attitude?
1,000 times before. No one wants to listen to that crap. Turn it off. Every fucking day.
Infiltrator was useless. Why are we wasting so much time trying to find this guy? It's not even a paid contract.
Is it bad that I like to laugh at my own jokes, or bad that I feel bad about it?
Well, I just
didn't
might.
think about it at all.
I got better things to be doing.
I'm a bit nervous about
Well, it
this
was
whole
nice knowing
interview
you.
thing.
I'll hire a preacher to say some nice words when we bury you.
I'm afraid
You
will.
really think he'd put me in the ground? Just over something like that?
At the very least, he'd put your head through a wall.
Maybe we should just keep on looking.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Now, you better answer if you want to keep those teeth.
What's with the attitude?
Typical wastelander. Not showing respect where it's due.
Will you just leave them alone? We're not meant to start trouble with the locals.
Yeah? Well, how do we know this ain't the man we're looking for?
He doesn't even match the description. Now come on, let's go. We got work to do.
God, you son of... You got lucky this time, wastelander. I better not see your face again.
Hey, all right! Another new client. Don't be shy now. No need to stay in the waiting room. Come sit your hip self down. Okay. How about some pie? Oh, yeah! I like that look. The kind that says, don't start trouble with me unless you're cruising for a bruising. I can tell you're a guy with his head on straight. The smart, sophisticated type who really understands the way of things.
Ugh. Spare me the sales pitch.
Oh, okay. But there's no need to be a party pooper when the Ron's just trying to introduce himself.
I need to ask you something.
Ask away, baby. Although I can't chat for too long, I'm expecting... Say... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling you were sent here by Jake.
What do you know about him?
Oh, Jake? That hound dog's a good guy. One of my best clients. I'm not gonna pretend I understand all this ASAM stuff he's doing, but he's got his reasons, and the Commonwealth's better off for it. Oh yeah! So, did Jake send you or not?
That's why I'm here.
When you're right, baby! And 9 times out of 10, the Ron is usually right. Gotta say, I'm surprised to see Jake partner up with someone. Always struck me as the lone wolf kind of guy, you know? But any friend of Jake's is a friend of the Rons. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. The reason I asked Jake back here was so I could share some information. But since you're his partner, I can tell you the info instead. For a price. After all, I'm running a business here.
You've got my attention. Let's hear it.
As Jake tells it, you and he are building up settlements together. Now that's cool and all. But he's off the gas for a second. Have you stopped to think about the people joining those settlements? After all, it's the people that make a town. And surely you want the best and brightest, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
But you can't always tell who's hip just by looking. Or can you? You ever heard of a vigor tester? It's a kind of science machine, cooked up by pre-war nerds. It can measure a person's attributes. Use it to scan someone, and it can tell if they're as strong as a deathclaw, or as weak as a kitten, smart as an AI, or as dumb as a mutant. Pretty rad! A useful device, especially for some cool cat wanting to find the cream of the crop. Just so happens, the Ron knows where to find one of these vigor testers. And I'm willing to tell you where it is.
Oh, your capacity for intrigue never ceases to impress.
Piper, please. The Ron's busy with a client. However, there is a small matter of payment for this information. 300 caps. Sound fair?
You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Ain't no one who can say the Ron don't know how to business. Let's say 250 caps. You sly cat.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, you'll bleed me dry. 200 caps, but no less.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. First things first, take this folder. That's all the info the Ron could dig up on the Vigor tester. Now, according to the Ron's records, last known location of the tester was Vault 81. But dig this! That vault's still active. Still has residents inside. So, common curiosity says you knock first. If you can get inside, ask someone in charge about the tester. If it's still there, chances are they'd know. On a side note, if you're looking for able settlers, I got a few leads you might be interested in. Here, this info's on the house.
Vault 81?
What? You never heard of the vaults? What hole did you crawl out of? They're big underground bunkers, built to keep people safe after the bombs fell. And Vault 81 is one of them. But unlike most vaults, 81's still active. And according to the Ron's records, that vault's the last known location of the Vigor Tester device.
How do you know the machine is still inside?
Well, I don't. But if it turns out it's not there, then the Ron will do his best to track it down for you. For a small fee.
Who are these people?
When people want to know things, they come and see the Ron. And sometimes, people want to know of a good place to settle down. That note has a few names of such people. Those wanting to find somewhere suitable to start a new life. If you're in need of skilled people, you should follow up on those names.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Ask, and you shall receive. Oh yeah! Since it appears Jake is busy, I suggest pursuing the Vigor Tester yourself. If you don't know where Vault 81 is, it's near the old Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Just look for all the water. You can't miss it.
You interested in coming to work for me? I have a good spot you could set up shop.
And leave my cool-as-ice broker gig? No way! If information is power, then I'm the most affluent man in the Commonwealth. And, no offense, but working for someone would really cramp that image. Oh yeah!
Thanks for your help.
You are more than welcome. And remember, if you got information to buy or information to sell, then you come see the coolest cat in the Commonwealth. The Ron!
New mission objective received.